Welcome, everybody, to Coriander Society Adventures. I'm tormented by gnomes. It is my esteemed pleasure to be your game master today. Joining me right across the table within punching range is Ninja Man Matt. Joining me right across the table, not in punching range, is Pods of War. It's good to have you in my home.
Hello!
Yay! Hi there!
I'm not in punching range.
I'm not going to punch Pods because Pods plays Asena and I might get punched back a lot harder.
Did that look good? Did you see my arm?
I wasn't looking. I was looking at you in me space. I wasn't looking at you at the monitor.
Did you see?
No.
Dang it. Chat, did it look good? Did it make sense?
Join us now on a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure as our heroes, far, far, far from their original worlds from which they were born, travel the multiverse battling elder evils, delving into the mysteries of their own pasts, learning valuable lessons along the way, and just punching a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we last left our heroes, they were in the world of PYRESPACE on the desert planet of Ashen, deep within the city of Spires. What were you seeking? You were seeking to make an alliance with the Morrow Spawn in order to lead them against their leader, Wisdom, so that you could then defeat the Morrow Spawn abomination who has the spark of godhood, who you must capture in order to save John Carmichael from his terrible curse, also Charlie, John's friend. Along the way, you were stranded inside a particular complex, a pyramid, as the greatest dust storm Ashen has ever seen rained globs of molten glass down upon the pyramid, trapping you inside. You entered a chamber containing multiple sarcophagi and a stone dragon's head. And the stone dragon's head had a trap planted in it to stop tomb robbers such as yourselves, but the trap malfunctioned, pulling you, and Tenkoble Bizbus into an extra-dimensional rift.
Whoa! Oh my god, that was nice.
Also, hello, Bemmy. Welcome, Raiders. Good to have you with us. Thanks for dropping by. All right. Any questions before we actually, begin?
Many questions, but I think you're going to get to it.
Are we going to die?
Oh, yes.
Eventually.
Where are we going? Why is Tenkoble with us?
You told him to go into the room with you to help, you said he was disposable and he should be the one looking for traps. So Congratulations. Now he's going on a field trip with you.
I know I asked earlier, but just to clarify, there's no amount of inspiration I can send you to make sure we can bring Hara with us.
No.
Or would you prefer just role-playing Tenkoble?
This much.
No! I'm never getting any every... And I think it's so pretty! It was so lovely
I'm sorry.
and nice.
I messed it
Fix
up.
it.
That's okay.
Fix it.
Ooh, you know what I'm going to do now?
What?
I'm going to make it look like a sword.
You're going to what?
I'm going to make it look like a sword.
Okay. All right. That's acceptable.
Yeah.
I was going to do flowers.
Oh, yeah, do flower. That's fine.
All right. See, one of the things that happens with in-person D&D is that you can measure how bored the party is by the size of the dice towers that they're stacking in front of them.
This will be kind of hard, though, because I don't know if when anyone's just joining us, you'll see that we have...
Wizard dice.
Wizard dice, which basically means it's ass. But funny. Kind of like me.
Accurate. All right. The stone dragon's head on the wall explodes. The floor drops out from underneath you. The familiar stomach butterfly sensation of planar travel surges over you as you can see your surroundings melting away into nothingness. And for a brief moment, John, it's merely a flash, just a bright, shining light surrounding you. But Asena.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, no!
Yep.
Okay.
I'll make my sword while this is happening.
Asena, it's as if the floor collapsed underneath you and a silver mist gave way. The ground gave way to a funnel of silver mist, and you're being pulled in, falling down into this sinking pit, hurled along at an incredible rate, like when you step through every moment that you step through a portal, but a lot rougher, a lot less organized. And yet, you still have that perception of time that only you have when you pass through the astral plane, the world between worlds. You realize that you are once again in this land, and you realize once again that you have the power to reach out, grab John, grab Tenkoble, and pull them out of this planar funnel, possibly interrupting wherever you might otherwise be heading.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
Not that.
Do I have... You don't want to go to the astral plane again?
No, I'd love to. That'd be amazing.
We could go back to that hell place.
Let's go back to Taranat. That sounds amazing. I want a red dragon. I am a red dragon.
That was Tuner off. Taranat is a mountainous region of Makra.
Look, I was close.
You were close. That's fair. That's fair.
Do I have a sense of like where we're going? Like, can I see where we're going from here? Or
The tunnel ahead. Give me a d20 roll. We're going to call this a wisdom check. Just a perception check. A perception check.
okay.
Thank you, by the way, for setting up the dice cam. I think it's really neat.
It's really
I'm glad
cool.
that we have it.
It's
Is that a
a
19 plus?
19.
Yeah, okay, plenty. So, this tunnel that is leading you through the astral plane, I should have grabbed a different book. I want to say it's leading you towards a silvery pool of light, but that silvery pool of light is tattered and shredded around the edges. Unstable, broken.
Oh.
You've seen these pools of light before. In fact, they're the only types of pools of light you've ever entered. The astral plane is covered with portals that manifest themselves as swirling pools of color. And I believe, though I'm going to have to look this up because I did not expect that question, and I probably should have. I believe all the portals you've ever entered have been silver.
Silvery pools. Yep.
Yeah, but I'm going to grab a book real quick while you decide this.
Okay.
Silvery.
Yeah, it's like mercury. Like all the toxins, hopefully.
So I know that there's different colors out there.
Yes, in the astral plane, there's various colored pools that lead to different types of warriors.
That's not helpful.
Did you roll a liner on a 1d2?
Yeah, I rolled a liner on a 1d2.
That shouldn't be physically possible.
It shouldn't be, but here we are. Oh, I almost said it again. Jeez.
What was that for? What was that roll for?
Oh, I'm listening.
ADHD.
Oh, I see. I thought you were trying to decide something.
I just kind of wanted to show off our wizard die.
I got it right. It was, in fact, a silvery pool.
Yeah.
All the pools that you've ever entered, as far as you ever remember, have all been silver.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. There was that one we don't remember. But it is canon.
There's one that we don't remember?
Yeah, remember? Well, you'll remember, actually. No, you remember. We never talked about this. Remember the deal we made? Asena remembers the Christmas adventure.
Yes.
Oh, right.
But you can't convince anyone it actually happened. It was just a dream. Maybe to the point where she herself believes it was a dream.
Was that not silver?
I have no idea what that was.
Oh.
I think we just started there.
It was Christmassy.
It should have been tinsel.
Tinsel is silver.
Oh my god, you're right.
You continue to hurtle through space and time very, very slowly.
They probably they go by so fast, like for them.
So fast.
Yeah, they don't even notice it. They're just like, what? And then they're in the next world.
Maybe I can like reach out and like I'm not gonna pull them in, but I'm gonna like maybe just like tug at them or touch them to see like if I can make them aware of what.
Here's the unfortunate part about the astral plane.
No, what?
It's all powered by intelligence. Roll a flat intelligence check, please.
Okay.
Here's a flat one. You can.
What is
God! Matt, get that out of there!
Ooh,
Oh, God.
yeah.
That one's a 2.
Do you want to give me one of those shinies and try again?
Oh god. Okay. What is intelligence?
It's just your intelligence modifier, nothing else.
just that?
Just your intelligence modifier, no proficiency, no nothing.
I guess intelligence is its own thing, huh?
Yep.
Sometimes he gets. Oh, it's -1. That would have been exactly 1.
That's exactly why I was saying it was unfortunate.
Don't try anything. I should not try anything in this place.
An 8 total.
Oh, that's a 9?
I believe so.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
which
yeah,
side
it
is
is.
the,
Yeah, it
the
is.
line on?
They only
This
have the
is a
line on the
6.
6. They don't put the line on the 9,
Yeah.
unfortunately, which is really bad because then if you don't.
That's off.
Yeah, because then if you get it, you're like, wait, which one's the 1? And you have to remember.
Yeah.
Most dice don't work that way.
Mm-mm. Well, this is a wizard's dice. It assumes you know which one's the 6 and which one's the 9.
Okay, Asena, as you reach out to try to grab them and pull them with you, you instead sort of bat at them and don't manage to reach them in time, and they start to spin wildly out of control inside of this conduit. If If you don't take action, they might fly out the side of it and become stranded in the astral plane without you.
Oh, that's not good.
What would you like to do?
Okay, can I grab them and stabilize them, but like and still go through the portal we're meant to go?
Yes, if there's nothing else that you want to do and you just want to sort of give up your volition and go along for the ride, you can stabilize them for free without making an additional roll. If there's anything fancier that you want to do, it will involve some kind of roll, some kind of resource, some kind of something.
If they're spinning, I want to spin.
That seems only fair. So you're not going to try to stabilize them, you're just going to grab onto them and...
Well, I'll spin a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll stabilize them.
Fun first.
Yeah.
Then,
You can't be the only one not spinning. I don't know. Is there something I should be doing in here?
Basically,
you can't tell me.
You tried to slow them down so that you could have a moment to talk about this.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. At this point, now you're welcome to come up with something different if you want, but the obvious choices to you are stabilize them and just keep going down the conduit, or grab them and pull them out of the conduit into the astral plane again.
Yeah.
Those are two obvious choices.
I don't think they're gonna like, so we'll stabilize them and bring them through.
Okay, along for the ride.
I'm not the chaotic one in this journey.
That's right. This is Asena's
good call.
growing up arc, realizing that other people cause equal amounts of chaos. Okay. When you pass through the conduit, barely clinging on to your friends, hurled through the astral plane, through the infinite silver mist of the world between worlds, you hit the silvery portal on the other side, and it's almost like breaking through a sheet of glass. It's not an experience you've ever had while passing through one of these portals before. And John, you are aware of that sensation as well.
I am? Interesting.
You go from standing there to the room dropping out from you to the sensation of breaking through a pane of glass to immediately the sensation of falling.
Uh-oh.
Behold.
Oh God, not again. I panic when he says behold.
Oh, that's really cool looking. Oh, God, I think I know where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Asena, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God.
What? Okay. What?
Sorry.
Like I said, you can measure the dice towers as a measure of the game.
Hey, I was listening. I just wasn't allowed to talk. Ooh,
17.
Yeah.
Okay. Suddenly, you go from hurling through space and time to slamming into a broken, rocky, rough surface.
Ow.
Please roll a second saving throw for Tenkoble, Asena.
Ooh.
Oh, what do you know?
Is that a 7?
It's a 7.
It's a 7.
Okay, a 10. Tenkoble slams to the ground.
Can John do anything about that? Or does he not have the
John's
capacity
about to have his own problems.
Oh, okay.
If you'll examine the map, you'll see that Asena landed pretty much on a nice chunk of rock.
Yeah.
Tenkoble, a little bit less good. But John?
You just moved me, you jerk.
I'm moving you so that you can see what's going on there.
Yeah, sure. If I didn't catch that, that was where I would have stayed.
Tenkoble hits the ground, rolls off the side, and then clings onto it, just barely holding on.
Ooh.
John, roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, sorry. I didn't actually do it. It was 12.
What's your total?
Wouldn't you like to know,
Yeah,
DM?
yes, actually I would. It's entirely relevant to my line of work. Please tell me now.
That would be a 4.
You got a 4?
I got a 4!
You rolled a 12 and your total is 4?
16 total.
Thank you. That's better. Okay. As you arrive, you find yourself falling, plummeting into just a void of light. but you manage to cling on to the rock scarcely before falling. The three of you have arrived on this chunk of forsaken earth. You can see patterns in the ground nearby, the flagstones of some civilization, but the world itself is crumbling around you. Gravity works here, unlike the astral plane.
But it's also got these things suspended in the air.
Yes, the world is clearly broken, shattered, just the leftover bits. The universe long since broken.
This is where I think it is, right?
Yes. Asena, what do you do?
Hurry, help me up!
Where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Here, on the monitor, look.
I'm clinging to the edge. I've made it, but I'm like, I've got like an inch of like, oh. And I'm like grabbing for you, like, please.
I'm looking around. I'm like trying to figure out where we are.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
John drops to his knees.
I feel like I've
and starts
seen
crawling.
it
Drop to your knees. You're clinging onto the side.
Right, I thought you said I actually made it though.
Yeah, you succeeded in clinging to the side. And look at your position. There's no stone. There's barely any stone in your square. You are worse clinging than Tenkoble is, even though you got a better save.
Okay, well, I'll make an athletics check then. Fine, I don't need anybody.
All right, go ahead. Asena, roll your perception check first as you stare around as John fights for his life. Is that your...
20, dirty.
All right. John pushes himself up, successfully climbs on top.
5
Plus...
something. Perception?
Mm-hmm.
John moves over to where Tenkoble is and helps him up.
What's that? Wisdom? Perception. 6. Oh.
So plus 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 11. So it does matter in your case, because you're actually really good
Apparently.
at that. Yep. Okay. The lot of you have successfully pulled yourselves up on top of the rock, and you're able to survey your surroundings.
John gets in the middle. John looks around.
There's a nexus of light and liquid flowing. It looks like liquid light flowing underneath you. There's just broken pieces clashing into each other like asteroids of the same shattered courtyard.
Do I recognize this? Is that a ziggurat? What is that?
Yes, you do recognize that. You've been here before.
I've been specifically here before.
Yes, you've been here before.
What is it?
That's a portal. A barely functional, barely stable, dangerous portal. And I need to pull up the rules for the dangerous portals real quick.
Looking at the big old bright light, John audibly sighs, "Oh, thanks, Saloon. Okay. Let's, okay, you guys are fine. You're okay. Take a quick look around. This is a fun place, but we need to get the heck out of here. I don't know what just happened. By the way, sorry about that. That dragon kind of pissed me right the hell off. Anyway,
just Tenkoble looks at you. Just shooting stone dragons normally destroy the universe.
In this case, it did. No, that had nothing to do with this. We are actually stuck in a world that is no longer really a world. Not stuck. No, there's a portal over there. We're not stuck. We just happened to go. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, we're here now. And that's our ticket out of here. So we should go quickly before something decides to, prevent us from going.
Asena, with your perception check, you can almost feel the same consciousness, the same energy, the same control over your environments that you have when you're in the astral plane.
Oh.
Like it's lurking at the edge of your senses, but not quite there. In the astral plane, when you think about a direction or a place, you start moving that way. Here, when you start thinking about it or feeling, you sort of feel lighter, you feel pulled in that direction, but it's not enough to actually lift you up. It's like this world is bleeding into the astral or vice versa.
Weird.
And I'm hopping over the gap. Do I need to check for that? Or am I okay?
That gap, that's not a wide gap. You can hop over that without too much difficulty.
Perfect.
You got off the ledge?
Yep. Yeah, thank you, by the way. I also helped Tenkoble as well while you were looking around.
Tenkoble looks over at you. He takes his armor and fires a grappling hook out of it. That launches him 25 feet to the other side.
off to find some astral gold, huh?
You think, no, that's ridiculous. Now, astral drift metal, on the other hand, that is worth perhaps a little more than gold, but...
Or Sorium. We could find some out here.
What's that?
Oh, right. PYRESPACE. Okay. But yes, drift metal would also be amazing. I got some of that the other day, actually.
Oh? Catches a good price on the market.
Oh, yeah, but it's also, an excellent reagent for crafting.
Bet Indogolod would love to get his hands on some of that. Might simplify the whole he's got going on.
What do you mean?
I don't remember if astral drift metal can catch ethereal winds, but if it could, it'd be useful for ships.
Oh, good point. Good. We need an awful lot, though. I don't have that much. I've got like a chunk.
You just lace it in. It's what we've been doing with the sails for the ether relay.
That's a good point.
You just lace it. You just need enough of it to catch,
No, good point. Good point.
Yep, it is fully effective against incorporeal attacks, so it does catch ethereal currents.
That's pretty cool. See, I was thinking of a mast, but you're right. Yeah, just putting it in the sails would be much better.
Asena, are you coming?
We're not rushing. We're just kind of making our way over.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the map, you can kind of see where everybody is at the moment.
I want to hang out on my rock.
Okay.
Mate, do I recall, what are the threats, aside from it being a completely just effectively barren waste of a dead world?
Elemental storms.
Yeah, the stuff that separated us last time.
Right. Highly dangerous, can kill you, and the biggest danger is falling into an infinite who knows what's down there.
There's no dreadnoughts here, are there?
There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be. This isn't the astral plane. Yeah. There shouldn't be.
But it's bleeding. But
it's bleeding into it. As this world died, you don't know when this world died, but as it decays, bits and pieces of it start to fade off into the astral and vice versa, which means that things could happen.
John is gonna just not shout, but kind of, hey, Asena, are you coming?
Coming where?
Well, away. This is our ticket out of here.
This place is cool. I feel good here.
Right. Astral pseudo-dragon. Okay. John takes out his briefcase, sets it on the ground at the base of the stairs, and starts taking out what's basically a picnic.
Okay.
He gets out, he has a container from when they were in the Kunis that had that food that it wasn't the best, but they would keep for a while. Mm-hmm. He starts unpacking that, puts out a rather, it's more like a tarp than a blanket. It's something from the Kunis as well. It's God, that metallic stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mylar.
Yeah, it's like a Mylar thing, but it's like a heavy Mylar to where you set it down, it holds and covers, and he puts that down and just starts setting out a meal. It's been a while since he's had anything to eat.
All right.
Oh, and he's going to go ahead and change his clothes as well. Right now, he currently looks like a ancient, and he wants to look like John.
Okay, he's going back to his normal getup. Asena, I imagine her just sitting on the edge of the universe, kicking her feet over the void.
Yeah. Is gravity the same here?
Gravity does feel intact. Like you could fall off of this, and there doesn't appear to be anything down there aside from swirling colors and light.
Okay.
Roll another perception check for me, please, Asena.
While she's rolling that, do I recall where this goes?
Yes. Goes to the Obsidian Spire.
Oh, goody. I was hoping you'd say that.
You said a total of 12?
12.
Okay. Every so often when you look down beneath your feet, you think you see something way, way down there, but it's just like a speck, and even with your excellent jungle-honed vision, can't really make anything out of it. Sometimes it looks kind of purple, sometimes it looks like a sort of a black smudge, sometimes it's not even there.
What are you looking at, Asena?
I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Is it a rock? There's a lot of rocks around here.
I like rocks. I like space.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm gonna drink the owl's wisdom.
Oh.
You want to cash that in?
Drinking this tonic grants the user advantage on wisdom checks for 10 minutes.
Nice.
Perception is wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would work.
Gucci.
10 minutes.
Wait, read the flavor text.
A small piece of feather floats around the bottom of this jar.
Ooh.
So I'll pull it out. Look at it. Swirl it around and then chug it.
All right.
And then stare at the galaxy rocks.
Roll again with advantage.
Now that I've had drugs, I'm gonna stare into the abyss again.
Oh shoot!
It's still in the it's in the frame. It counts.
That's a 15.
Okay, 21.
Very nice. And a liner for 15.
15. What does that mean?
Well, I'll roll it again because
okay.
it was between a 5 and a 15.
Oh god!
That does not count.
That doesn't count.
17!
23. Okay.
It's a chair.
Oh, I thought it was a car one. Ooh, that was bad.
You look down into the deep recesses of the place, and your vision clears and sharpens. And it keeps shifting. It keeps changing. One moment, it looks like somebody falling way, way down there. And then the next moment, it looks like this amorphous, almost like a blob of ink, just shifting all over the place. And then the next moment, it looks like a tiny spark of violet fire. And it keeps shifting between these over and over every time that you look.
Picnic.
Tenkoble just...
Yeah, try the not worm pasta. It's really good and blue.
He looks at the blue pasta. It's definitely not made of worms. Yeah.
It's good. I told you. And it's not worms. I don't know what it is, but it's not worms.
Don't knock worms, man.
I will, as they're having this conversation, I will hop over to them and stroll on up.
Hey, how'd it go?
Try the not worm blue pasta. It's decent.
And look, it's the almost steaks.
What are the chances I can convince you, Tenkoble, to jump off the rock?
Tenkoble looks over the edge. It looks a little further than my equipment's set to handle. What's the chances I could convince you to jump off the rock?
They're pretty high.
You should jump off the rock.
It feels like there's something going on down there.
Not tea?
What?
Oh, well, I don't know what it is, but it's not tea. Are you thirsty?
That sounds suspicious.
Oh, well, this is all the stuff from Lacunas. If you don't want any, that's fine. I'll pack it.
But it's not tea.
It tastes like tea. It looks like tea, but it's not tea. They don't have leaves on Lacunas. That's not a thing.
Tenkoble has no idea what you're talking about. But you know what he does know about?
Oh, God.
Behold, an act of God.
There's no way Zorbots could attack right now. That's not physically possible.
We need to get you an updated list that isn't just Northport.
I know. Well, I actually have that. I just haven't,
sorted it yet.
Okay.
Technically, they could come through the portal.
Couldn't you just roll it again?
It could not come through this portal. I'm going to do...
The portal got hijacked.
Chat, I'm re-rolling.
Roll it again. Roll it again. Exciting.
Gonna be...
Hey.
Another rift!
Well, there we go.
Another
Hey,
rift!
I'm here for it. This is great. I love it. Although that was your whole adventure, though, is the thing. You had a whole adventure behind this rift.
Hey, I had a whole adventure prepared before this rift happened that we could just go back
It's just going to send us right back
I have
where we
no
were.
guarantee. No, unacceptable. There's no way that it's your act of God erases the other act of God. Completely
Trap card.
nullifying. Yes. Belay that. Please tell me I have this book. I have this
Jump
book.
off the rocks into the
Oh
other
my
portal.
God, the other portal. Yes.
Sorry, what?
Oh, we're
Nothing.
going to jump off the rock into the other portal.
Perfect. If not all rifts actually pull you into another dimension.
Some just grind you up into paste.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah. This isn't just like a...
Matt, you just got inspiration. Would you like An inspiration or another card?
Nah, man, a card. Those are great.
Cool.
I love those cards.
Another card from the deck of inspiration.
I'm not going to get cards once we go back into, online, so I got to use them.
I'm going to try to make that happen.
Well, then there you go.
Apparently, you're the best.
Aww.
Okay, so there's 2 dice there that look like potion bottles. What'd you get? What is that?
Guiding.
Turn it the other way. The other way.
Guiding light.
Or you could, hold it up to the camera, but that's fine.
Yeah, we're supposed to use this one, remember?
Yeah.
You ask for guiding light from the gods!
For a brief moment, you see a faint glow in the direction of your stated goal. You read the rest of it.
And you sense an estimate on how far away it is.
That's cool.
All you figure out is how far away something is.
Go to the light, adventurer.
Pods, you are also the best. Do you want an inspiration or do you want a card?
Aww.
I want a card!
So you just spent 1. Here you go.
Oh, weird. I don't know if I can use this.
Oh my god, it's a freaking checkpoint. It's a video game checkpoint.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the indicator on your HUD,
it's
right?
the indicator, yeah.
What is that?
Can I get a different one?
What does it say?
Oh.
When consumed, this potion creates 1 temporary 2nd level spell, which lasts for 10 minutes.
You just get a spell, don't you?
But I don't have spells.
But you would just get a spell, wouldn't you? Like a scroll. It's almost like a scroll.
How am I just going to have a spell?
I mean...
Okay, fine, I'll keep it.
I'm happy to swap it out if you want.
I'll trade you.
You're saying I could have any 2nd level spell?
I'm saying you can have any 2nd level spell that lies within sort of your character's shtick.
Makes sense.
You have 2 shticks. You have actually you have 3 shticks.
No.
You have the nature shtick, you have the talking to the dead shtick, and you have the astral force shtick.
Hey, I was going to ask, does the nature
Think some guy.
stick even after... Oh, wait, no, that was part of Monk, wasn't it? Never mind. The nature stick was part of Monk.
Yeah.
Or
I
Pugilist.
think we can.
Pugilist.
Yeah, if you guys want to trade Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I will allow that. But
That's
you have to trade them.
Yeah, we can't just trade them with you. We got to trade
But
them
you can
with
trade them for tokens. You can trade them for inspiration points as well.
Your speed is double. That's really good for you, though.
No, it's good for you.
You're so fast.
I'm already fast.
Yeah, and then you get uber fast, like the Flash.
Okay.
I mean, I'll get that. What do you want?
I'm just saying.
Use a reaction to invoke disadvantage on an attack against you or another creature within 20 feet. You want guiding light? Hey, God, I want to jump off the edge. Where's it going to take me? Just
Sure.
for
Trade you.
guiding light?
Yeah.
Okay, well, here you go. Enjoy. Hey, I'll take it. Boosted swiftness. That sounds awesome. Now, here's the cool thing.
Well, yeah, don't I have rogue shticks?
Yeah, but that's not magic. That's not magic. The whole
Depends on how
talking
you
to the
ask.
dead thing,
What if it was under the sleeve magic?
like magic tricks.
Yeah.
Under the sleeve
What is
magic.
it called?
No, I
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, all I can think of is under the sleeve magic.
Let the record show that henceforth all stage magic is called under the sleeve magic.
Under the sleeve.
You hide the cards
Under the
there.
sleeve.
Oh my god.
That's so good. Yeah, I want to use this right now.
Do it.
What is it?
The guiding light.
Well, that is going to depend entirely on what the two of you roll when you each roll one of those potion-shaped dice to give me a result on the rift table. That's the 10s. It's off the camera. Doesn't count.
It used to be on the table. Now it has to be in the camera.
We went through all the trouble of getting this dice cam. 0.
It was a 9
8.
before.
So a total of 8.
Oh.
It could have been a 98 instead it's just an 8. Does low mean bad?
There's a bunch of different results on this table.
We're
The
gonna
last
find out.
time you rolled like a 98 or something, and you got pulled into another dimension,
Oh god.
which is where you are now.
This really is a dimension hopping adventure.
It really is.
That we sold this. We spent like the first 30 or something episodes in Northport.
Just Northport.
And we were like, I promise this is a multiverse.
It's about multiverse stuff.
It's a multiverse adventure. Okay, this result's going to take me a little bit of time, so do stuff while I work on this.
You know what the people who lived in this place, and you can't see what I'm pointing at, but I'm pointing at the world. The people who lived here before we got here, and it got all destroyed, what they were singing when when it was happening?
What?
It's the end of the world as we know.
DMCA.
Oh,
DMCA.
Is that a thing?
Absolutely.
But it's not 30 seconds anymore.
I don't know,
It's
but
true.
DMCA lawyer bots appear out of the rift and they attack you.
Oh,
Roll
wow.
for
Hey, those are sword bots, right? There we go.
This was a place?
This was a place. Absolutely. It was
You've
a
been
place.
here before?
I was here when it was like this. I wasn't here back when it was a real place.
Oh.
This is like the Pinocchio of places.
Is this where your friend fell in the void?
Actually, yes.
It sounds kind
Is
of
the-
familiar.
is the
this
thing.
place.
No, this actually, so you don't remember that's why I was saying to help me up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. She was falling. I reached out and grabbed her. We were holding hands, and then she wore this right here. And John pulls out the red kiss out from under his tie. She had it wrapped around her wrist, and as we were holding, I was holding on to it, lost track of her hand, and then she ended up letting go. And then this is all I have left of her.
Maybe that's why it seems vaguely familiar, even though I've never been here. But there's... If she fell down there,
Yeah.
you just assume that she died?
Well, she fell into an infinite void. There was nothing I could do.
Doesn't look like a void. Looks like there's stuff down there.
Well, it's a little different now than when I was here. But yeah, the last time we were here, we were getting chased. There was a psychic storm coming, or an elemental storm coming, an astral storm, whatever you call it. There was a big, crazy storm coming, and as we were watching, it was grinding up the rocks as it was going. And so we were running, and we made our way back to this portal here. That was how we made it to the tower.
Man. Well, it turns out you didn't have to run because everything here is fine.
Does it look fine? There were buildings the last time I was here, at least. Now it's just more rocks.
Oh.
And the water is made of light. Or vice versa. Light's made of water.
You don't think she's still down there, do you?
Oh my goodness, I hope not.
You hope she's dead?
John leans over the side. Adiana? Sweetie, are you down there?
Roll perception check.
That'd be a natural one. But hey. Might be a natural one, but that's in the biz, we call that 13.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Excuse me?
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
I refuse. Wait a minute.
Are you gonna fall?
That was still natural one, but you can have that back.
Matt just gave me his disadvantage for those of you playing at home.
Yeah, well, because you made me roll this check. If I was doing it, I wouldn't give it to you. But because you made me roll it, you get it back. Okay, dexterity. 10 plus 4 is 14. We already
Okay, you
covered
don't, as you lean over and try to see if you see anything down in the infinite
this. Whatever
chaos
yeah.
of all of this, you kind of lose your footing for a moment.
Yeah,
But
it's
you-
almost as if like there's psychic winds blowing around that ended up catching my coat and almost buffing me over the side.
But you barely managed to catch yourself.
I'm doing the whole arm swinging thing.
Mhm.
Asena!
Yes.
And I catch myself. Oh, jeez.
You managed to grab
Okay,
him
you know
just
what?
in
I
time.
look over at Tenkoble. Hey, grappling hook. If things happen,
Uh-huh.
I'm serious. You can catch me right in the rib.
Mhm.
It'll hurt, but I don't want to go down there. Tenkoble.
What?
Hi.
I won't let you go down there. It's fine.
What happened to you? It used to be so fun. We would cut up and make jokes all the time. It's that genie, isn't it? That genie's gotten on the wrong side of Tenkoble. Splitting the loot more ways, isn't it?
Roll a persuasion check, please.
12 plus. I think a 7. I think my persuasion went up, actually. It's a 7 now. So 19. Come on.
Pay's fine. But all we do these days is jobs for Indog a lot.
Is that so bad? Pays well, right?
A lot less
Exciting.
burning and scavenging.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How long has it been since you've been to the chain?
We make our way out there every so often. We had the job getting those phase spiders to collect their silk for the sails.
Yeah.
I don't miss it. I just,
Miss it a little bit.
mostly the markets. I would
And
like
the pig bladders. Remember?
that was a one-time thing.
And it was hilarious.
You thought it was a lot funnier than I did. The
True.
design was.
I think everything's funnier than you do.
I would like each of you to please roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'll go first. Oh, wait. Was your owl's wisdom? Is that
10
just
minutes.
checks? But is it just checks or is it saves as well?
It is checks only. Only checks, not saves.
I got a
Those are the
7
same
plus an 8,
thing.
so
That
15.
doesn't count.
That's off the. It's off the camera. It doesn't count.
Okay, but can I just slide shit off the camera if I don't like it? That's the thing I can do now. Nicely done. And you got a great wisdom as well, so you're set.
And one of you roll for Tenkoble, please.
Ooh, I do that. What's my little buddy's bonus?
Well, let's roll it first, and we'll worry about it later.
18. Don't worry
I'm not
about it.
going to worry about it.
That's the way I approach NPCs at home as well.
It's like if you rolled low, we talk about it. If you didn't, I know what the DC is in my head.
You know what I started doing?
What?
I even stopped really tracking it. I would just roll percentage dice.
Mm.
Leave it up to gods. Let them worry about it.
This is why I like having Roll20, though, because normally, the dice is fun. We're doing the dice today because we can. But normally, I'm just like, I'll just click the button and the math is done.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
if it was so easy, why aren't you doing it?
Because we have dice and they're fun.
There you go.
Okay. You hear
I keep looking at that shiny portal and I just want to...
from the deepest
right on it.
depths of the void where you were looking moments ago,
Not me.
where you saw that, well, you were looking there, you just didn't see whatever it is that couldn't possibly, that shape, that figure that you saw
That face.
falling,
That face.
couldn't possibly have been the girl you remember from John's vision, could it?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. And now a horrific noise rises up from the shattered remnants of this broken world.
Excuse you.
You're welcome. I don't have voice mod. I got to do it all live.
No, it's great. I love it.
She's come to haunt you.
Oh, yeah, that's Adriana, all right.
This haunting song, discordant, bizarre music starts to rise up. It is captivating, yet none of you are enthralled by it.
And it just sounds awful at this point.
It's not beautiful. It's just so strange, and it hooks into weird subroutines and parts of your brain with which you're barely familiar.
Can we tell where it's coming from, or is it
It's
just
coming
straight
from
down?
the deep. It's coming from far.
Hey, we
far
should go.
below.
That sounds bad. I think we should get the heck out of here. John starts packing up the picnic.
What
Okay.
if it's your friend?
That is not my friend anymore, if that's what that is.
Well, it looks kind of like this.
Oh, yeah, no. Mm-mm.
As if the northern lights from so many worlds were filled with screaming inhuman faces, each of them singing a single discordant note in a haunting, unnatural song. A curtain of flickering light.
No. Pretty sure that's not her.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's what we
okay.
got from our rift roll, by the way.
Oh, very nice.
A creature was drawn through the rift down far below.
Oh, goody. Can we leave now?
What do you want to do, Asena?
I don't want to punch it.
Asena, come on. We can punch. We have things to punch at home.
I
Things
don't
to
think
punch
that
at
portal's
home.
going to take me home.
Remember that? Okay. In the brief moments we have before that thing descends upon us, do you remember when I took you and Gastone to that dream place? The tower? The black tower full of that demon dog?
Dream Tower.
Demon tower.
Demon
With
Tower.
all the portals. Beyond this portal, there is
This
a
portal?
castle full of portals.
Castle.
Yes.
Like castles.
And you can mentally engage with an asshole demon dog. It's delightful.
What's delightful?
It was delightful, but I want to go because that thing's awful. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Fine.
Good. John finishes packing the picnic, and we skedaddle, get off my noodle.
Okay, the portal's malfunctioning.
Oh, you son of a
Look, this
bitch.
world is collapsing. It's falling apart. The magical energies that connect two worlds are very carefully aligned. This is going to take some work. If you had Boigness with you, this would be a easy, done.
I know how to resolve this.
I know how.
Hey, there
What is
you
that,
go.
guiding light?
I was just going to try to shoot the thing, but that's good too.
Okay, what's your stated goal?
We need to get out of here.
You need to get out of here?
Yeah.
Okay, the guiding light points you directly towards the portal.
Oh.
So here's the thing.
I thought I was going to port towards the screaming Aurora.
You need to
I
jump
was going
into
to point towards the void.
unholy choir of new faces.
Boy.
So, here's the thing. You just cast...
Wait, how far is it?
How far is it?
It tells you how far it
An
is.
infinite distance.
The portal's an infinite distance?
No, the portal's right there. Your goal is an infinite
No,
distance.
but it tells you how far it is.
So,
I'm just being an asshole. I just wanted you to say it
you
was like
said
20 feet away.
your goal was to get out of here. The portal's like 15 feet away.
There
So
we
the
go.
answer is 15 feet away.
Thank you.
Here's the thing. The portal is unstable. You can try to stabilize
Was it unstable before?
No. I mean, it was a little unstable, but it's been degrading over time as this world continues to fall apart. Over the course of the last few years it's been since you've been here, as this world is slowly eaten by the astral plane. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I thought this place was fine.
Yeah, it looks completely fine.
Mate, real quick, I forgot to inquire. This portal,
Mhm.
what is keeping it stabilized? Is it runes on the ground? Is it a gateway that has magical flowing energy? Like,
It's got runes all around it, and it's got some metal and crystalline lattices underneath it.
is it something I could salvage to rebuild somewhere else?
Quite possibly. But if you salvaged it, it would shut down.
Yeah, no,
It's still working. It's just dangerous right now.
I take pictures of it.
Okay. Roll for initiative.
You're just gonna pull out your phone?
Yeah,
Take pictures of it?
you pray to a god you probably don't
And
believe.
make sure to
in.
click
Don't
on your
give me the-
token before you roll an
dang it.
actual d20.
Wait, I thought you were having us.
I'm joking. That was a
you
joke.
Son of a. Hey,
I don't know. I was trying to click on my token.
there we go. That one's
All right, what's
it's
your
not
total, Matt?
Good, but it's better than being a liner. Just a moment, please. I normally click on my dice nowadays.
I think I'm 8. I think.
That would be a 19.
Okay. John Carmichael with a 19. Asena with
Probably an 8.
8.
Why do you keep closing that?
Because it stopped loading.
Tenkoble.
Yep, 8.
Screw
Ooh,
it.
can I roll it? Oh, you got it? Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to use my fancy dice. Tenkoble with a 13, and the unknown entity.
Oh, I know what it is.
What do you think it is?
It's a Auroralis or a Aurora Borealis.
And how do you know what that, like, do you know anything about that?
Oh, well, yeah, you gave it to me.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You have all these monsters.
Yeah.
Huh. I totally forgot.
Plus, John's been around. He
That's
knows
fair.
things.
That's fair. All right, understandable. Have a nice day, John. It's your turn. Taking pictures of the place is going to count as a item interaction.
Yep.
Now you can either jump in as is, risking a malfunction.
No, John turns around and shoots the Aurora Borealis. So John takes a couple pictures and goes, I think I know what to do.
You're gonna shoot the portal?
No, he shoots the boss monster.
Oh.
Right. You
Still, Asena yells, "You're gonna shoot the portal!"
Everyone. There's a solution and you're not seeing.
All right. How many attacks do you get per round?
Well, normally just one. But I'm going to go Gosu, I think, because I haven't gone Gosu today.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're going to activate Warp Spasm?
yeah, I'm actually War Spasm.
And you're going to take 2 shots and double tap to...
That's
fan-
4. I'm
just
going to fan the hammer,
fan
baby.
the hammer,
I'm going
cast
to turn around and just
Cole
fan the
Cassidy
hammer.
style.
Wait,
All right.
how far away am I? Oh, Cole Cassidy, yes. My bae.
You are...
Oh, good, 40. That's how long I need to be. Cool. There we go. I'm just going to stand right here. Everybody close your ears. This thing is loud. Bang, 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 bang. And because... Oh, gosh. I'm not used to
Attack
that.
rolls against it have disadvantage.
Why, though?
Because it is reality adjacent.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
So, which means if you have disadvantage, you can't actually double tap. Your double tap automatically misses.
No. Hold on.
Unless...
Where's Kontaka? Okay, click that. Wait, show them. Show the people. God, it's a long item description. I forgot. That's why I don't usually click on it. When I use Warp Spasm, my attacks are made with advantage. So
Okay.
there we go.
Roll 1 attack with advantage, and then roll a...
Well, no, it's just normal and then 2 disadvantages.
correct,
Right?
correct,
Can
yeah.
I just use this or do you want me to use this? I'm
Your call, my guy.
just going to do this. It's much easier.
All right, well, chat can't actually see it because the way that I have it hooked up right now.
Okay. Let me just look at my... I'm going to make you do math. You realize that was
Just roll the dice and we'll do math afterwards.
Yeah. Hey, guess what?
What?
You never get to see it because I just roll it. Guess what the bonus is on this?
What, plus 11?
Plus 15, baby!
Then you hit.
28 for that.
That's the first
one.
normal attack, and now let's do the disadvantage
Yeah,
attack.
let's do this advantage attack. So 14
Hit
would be a
or
hit, or 17
hit.
plus is a hit.
Liner.
15 plus,
Hit.
and then now the disadvantages. 17 and 23.
Yep. He unloads with Krontaka into the Aurora Horribilis.
Is it a fiend
No.
or a fae?
No.
Okay.
Does it cast spells? No.
Well, do you want me to just do average damage, or do you want me to...
Roll it, nerd!
Oh my god, this is going to take a while. This is your fault. Here's the thing. I have to do each of these like one at a time and like figure out, okay, this is a 10.
Okay, click the dice. Just click it.
Nope, this is your own demon now.
Which one's this one?
That's a D12.
All right. So each one of these hits because of Warp Spasm is going to deal 4d8. So that means I get to roll this 16 times. That's your fault. Okay, 8. Keep track of this math, my friend. 8. So 16.
Mm-hmm.
You don't keep track. You
6.
Keep track.
22.
8.
Oh my god.
Oh,
30.
You have
Yeah.
to keep track of how many times you're rolling.
4.
34.
That was just now 4.
4, yeah.
34.
Because I got to do this 16 times. 3.
37.
7.
44.
1.
45. You have to track the rolls. I can't.
I'm tracking the rolls. 3.
48.
7.
55.
3.
58.
7.
65.
2.
67.
8.
75.
4.
79.
And 2.
81.
Plus. Yeah, this is your fault. This is your fault, my friend. All right. Now I can't even see the bonus on this one. It's plus
It's
7.
just so chat knows
So
we're not
7
lying.
times 4 is 28. So add 28 to whatever else you just
I
said.
said 81, 89, 109.
There you go.
Matt, would you like to use your reaction
Yeah, I would.
to empty the last 2 shots into it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this horrible thing rises from the depth, and John just goes.
I prefaced it with, I have a solution.
And if each of the faces like just flies off as its own little bolt as the entire thing is completely
Yes.
Oh my god, you just shot your friend.
I did. And I'll do it again, too.
Thanks for the act of God. Sorry that John mulched it. I thought that would be an interesting challenge.
I love how you were like, don't mess with it. We're going through the portal. Never mind. Portal's broke.
All right, initiative is over.
Wait, mate.
Yes.
You get a possible save.
What?
Roll 4 wisdom saves.
Let me put the monster back on the board after I already removed it. One sec. Okay, wisdom save. What do these wisdom saves do?
It's for that damage. And actually, I rolled D8 instead of D10s, but I don't care. It's fine.
Okay,
Wait, you're not rolling dice, you loser.
here's where it gets really complicated, Matt.
Yeah.
The Aurora Horribilis is reality adjacent, meaning that anytime it's subjected to an effect that allows it to make a saving throw to take only half damage, it basically has uber evasion, where it has evasion on not just dexterity saves, it has evasion on all saves. So it takes half damage anytime it failed its save and no damage anytime it succeeded on its save.
Okay, well, only succeeded once.
Okay, so it took half damage from Oh my god.
But I also rolled d8s and said d10, so let's just call it even.
Just call it a wash.
Call it a wash.
Kill it? Okay.
I feel like you only made one save. We'll just call it a wash.
That's fine.
My apologies. Did it have any spell slots?
No.
Okay, well, it would have expended its little spell slots 3 times, so, there's that.
All right. So John still turns on it and wastes
Yay.
the Aurora Horribilis.
You know what? Just because I feel bad, here's an inspiration to just make that go away.
To confirm it.
Yep, just to confirm the
make
kill.
this problem leave.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
That's my apology to you.
I get it. Okay, chat gave you a treasure, something that comes out of the portal, but if you go into the portal, I'm inclined to just let you find something cool on the other side.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. John, do you want to start fixing the portal?
Yeah.
Great.
Also, is there any, there's no cool metals lying around here, is there?
There are, but if you strip them from the portal, it will stop functioning.
Oh, not the portal. I meant not on the portal. I meant like sometimes there's like cool rocks flying around.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe while I'm busy with the portal, Tenkoble can and like, oh, this is a good rock. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could do that.
That'd be cool.
How about another chunk of astral drift metal?
Yes.
Done.
Coolio.
Done.
Thanks,
Sponged.
Papa DM. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm walking up to the portal.
Oh, there were 2 of you.
Now there are 2 of them.
All right.
I don't know what that is.
Asena, John empties his magic revolver into the horrifying creature that appeared, and then starts messing with the portal to try to fix it. Is there anything else you want to do until he's done?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a little rock, just a little one,
Mm-hmm.
and throw it into the void.
Okay.
I can't believe we just rolled 16 individual dice on camera.
It descends far, 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 far down there. What'd you get on your perception check? Do you remember?
23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I rolled a 1.
Nobody asked you. It's L plus didn't ask plus ratio plus you fell off plus touch grass.
I'll do it. It's right over there.
True. Asena, as you look down into the depths, again, you see it's as if you can see the distant figure of John's friend down there. Way, way down there. Not hit by a rock, though.
She didn't get hit.
You keep dangling this carrot.
What carrot? You're fixing the
Yeah.
portal.
No, that's no, not for John.
Roll an Arcana check.
Plus 9. 17.
Okay.
I remember my Arcana check. I rolled a lot.
You believe that you probably have this fixed. You've reduced the chance of a malfunction, but it's impossible to completely.
Not to absolute 0, but as close as I can probably get. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How long does that take?
A minute.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this. Okay, drift metal, great. We'll split that later.
John, you don't have something that can make me go down there, but not be able to come back up?
Well, John from 3 days ago could.
I thought you got your magic back.
I got some magic back.
Are you saying you're not good anymore?
I'm saying that I'm as good as I can be considering the circumstances. And I selected my abilities in order to help us make it through the world, not to help you ascend down to... Why, by the way?
Because I keep seeing some girl down there.
I want to get into this. I just wanted to ask a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how John knows all his spells, but he doesn't have any spell points anymore, so he can't cast any of his spells?
Mm-hmm.
What about ritual magic that doesn't cost spells? Is that a thing? I'm only asking because, it doesn't take mana, but I'm wondering if it does take mana, it just doesn't expend mana.
It is restricted by your spell slot, your maximum level spell slot. So if you had a ritual spell that you could technically cast given your new warlock progression, I will allow it.
Really?
Right. So what level of warlock spells can you cast?
I can do 2.
Okay. So you can't cast ritual spells higher than that. But since you still know them, that feels fair to me. Does that feel fair to you?
That feels greatly fair to me. I love that. Well, because I was thinking, technically,
We still have this.
that's... Well, yeah, but I think for John's wizard magic, it's just not that it won't refresh, it's just it's gone. There's nothing to pull from. But technically, like if a wizard, like a normal wizard, was out of spell slots, technically they should be kind of in the same boat. It's just going to come back tomorrow.
Right.
John just isn't going to come back tomorrow.
Right.
You're a very fair person. I love that about you.
And as your warlock progresses, you'll have access to more and more things.
What about cantrips? Cantrips are out?
Cantrips are out. Those are out.
Then I might actually have something for you. Oh, you're going to hate me, mate. Take an inch and I'll take a mile.
As if I don't already.
Okay, so here's the thing. I can totally get you down there. The only issue is going to be that it's going to...
Getting back up.
It's going to take 10 minutes. No. I can get you back up. It's going to take 10 minutes.
What level 2 wizard spell do you have that's useful for this?
Well, it's not level 2, it's level 1.
What level 1 ritual spell do you have that's useful for this?
It's one of my favorites. It's called Floating Disc.
You use that a lot.
The thing is, it holds up to 500 pounds. It hovers off the ground. So what we could do, because it kind of just does like one of them, is that I can make sure that I can get his mounting grappling hook to it, and then we can lower down. And it's better than just attaching a rope to you. In my brain.
So that'll still be restricted by the maximum rope that he's got, right?
Or that I've got. But yeah, I'm John Carmichael, and I have a case that has been to 1,000 worlds and holds the random junk of a Swiss Army knife. So I've got a long rope in there somewhere. I'll spend the charge in my briefcase. I got climbing gear or something. Mm-hmm. I can also identify something for you if you want. That's sick. Oh, I'm really excited about all that ish.
I would not have allowed that if you had not made that pact.
I figured it's because of the warlock. It's juicing it off.
Yes,
of that.
because the thing is, you need, even if you don't have the spell slots, you still need to be able to channel a certain amount of arcana energy for a ritual to work.
Absolutely.
And that's limited by your level.
Oh my gosh, this is great. Yeah, no, John's a very happy person again. You guys! John can cast Find Familiar again.
Aww.
Oh, that's cute.
That's so cute. Okay, I am going to do that now. That's the thing. Not right this second, but...
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have allowed that if I knew it would let you cast Find Familiar.
Oh, sorry.
We
can just say not Find Familiar.
I'm joking. We were going to harvest your lack of Chester for the sweet, sweet angst.
I know. That's why I didn't take it, even though I could have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's as good as I can do right now, because unfortunately, Featherfall is not a
ritual spell.
Wait, yes, it is.
It's a ritual spell? How is Featherfall a ritual spell?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a reaction spell. Why would you have a reaction spell also be a ritual spell?
You're right. And what is... Where are my rituals? I know this one's a ritual spell. Hold the phone. That's not a...
So John's contemplating spending 10 minutes to summon a floating disc of force that he can then lower you down on using Tenkoble's grappling hook and a series of ropes into the otherwise infinite void.
Yes.
Oh my god, no.
What?
Okay, no, I was like, what are all these R's then? That could mean reaction. I was looking at Featherfall, but then I looked down to Find Familiar that had the R. So yeah, no, we're good.
All right.
Featherfall isn't that, but anyway. Yeah, I start casting Floating Disc.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, this feels good. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is much better.
Okay.
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Right. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
I can feel it.
Excellent. He casts a spell, he creates the floating disc, and Asena, are you going to... And Tenkoble, once you're done, is going to hook his grappling hook up to it. I assume you have some extra cable or something in your...
This a me thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're putting together some rope.
Let me drop my... one of my charges from my briefcase. Case of carrying, dropping one charge, bam,
Okay.
big ass rope.
All right.
I mean, and attachments and stuff. It's like one of those cool. Yeah.
It's like some cable winch instead of rope. It's like
Exactly.
cable for towing.
So we have one of those not a triangle, but like when you secure something and you do that cool tie on the bottom, and then they all come to a top, and then yeah. So it's like one
a
of those.
basket, like a basket
Yes,
tie.
like a basket tie.
Okay, so they're going to put a basket tie on this disc that's going to naturally float down. This just allows them to haul it back up. Tenkoble looks over the edge. Have fun.
You don't want to come?
No.
I thought adventure was like your thing.
Money's my thing. And burning things.
Huh. You want to come?
Oh, wait. First of all, I forgot. You said you saw my friend, Adriana, down there?
Yeah.
How do you never even met her? How do you even know that's her?
I don't know. It's just like a vision, like a knowing.
They saw. Remember when you showed them all your past? Would have seen her there.
Good call. Yep, that's it. What that thing just said.
You did show us.
I did.
That's why this looks familiar.
Yep. No, you're right. You're totally right.
See, I was paying attention.
You were. So here's the thing. I can summon a thing, make back and tie, and Tenkoble, can you operate the wrench, or should I stay up? No, I'll stay up.
I think he can do it. It's just whether we trust him or not.
I trust Tenkoble.
Okay.
You picked him to come on your team.
Yes, and that's been so great.
Well, okay, so with two of us, two fully...
He keeps saying he's gonna remember things.
Why is he not... Oh, well, yeah. He holds grudges like crazy.
How do I know he's not gonna kill me or something?
Because I'm going to be with you.
Okay, you come with me. He won't kill you.
No, he won't kill me. He won't kill you either. Not if he killed you, he loses all your stuff.
Yeah.
He's only going to kill you if he can scavenge it.
Think about my...
Roll an insight check, either one of you.
He's more practical than he is an asshole. That'd be a 19.
This is an excellent... Yes, this is 100% true. Why would he get her killed if he couldn't scavenge her stuff?
32, by the way.
Shut the hell up.
All right. Let's do it.
Cool, let's go.
Okay.
And unfortunately, it took 10 minutes to do that, so your out stuff. I'm sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
But the glowing light is still there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It's going to be there forever.
It absolutely is going to the portal and not down into the void where you're going.
The good part. Not where we're supposed to.
Yeah, but we already set this up, and we can't not look now, right?
I mean, it's gonna, like, if she's not there, then she's just not there.
It was a waste of, 11 minutes?
Yeah,
tops? Yeah.
just a little side.
Just a side
Nothing can go wrong.
Not a big deal. Absolutely. I mean, other than the Aurora Borealis that came from right there.
And you killed that in one shot.
Well, it was actually 6. But, yes, it just took a little Clint Eastwood.
Do you need to reload or something?
Yeah, and then John takes out his speed loader and just knocks in them bullets and bam.
I feel better now.
I don't usually bother saying that I'm doing that, but yeah, I have a speed loader and I just real quick.
Okay. Tenkoble starts operating the winch and standing on this glowing... Is this a concentration effect?
For the...
disc.
I don't believe so, but I'll double check. One moment, please. The floating disc is not concentration.
Okay.
It's legit. I love that spell.
You start to lower yourselves down, and the lower you go, the more strands of nebula, dissolving material, reality, bits and pieces, chunks of rock, random strands of light, like you're going down through a very, very small galaxy, are all around you.
Also, just FYI, John's not sitting on the disc. He's holding on to the top of the basket weave and just kind of leaning over like he's on one of the deck of the Pilgrim's Progress, kind of looking over.
What's Asena doing on the disc as you're lowered down?
You can do literally whatever you want. This is not a gravity or weight thing. It just flat disc. We could jump on top of this thing like a match, and it's not going to go anywhere.
I'm going to be sitting cross-legged in the middle. Maybe peering over a little bit. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
John's posing with his gun out and just kind of looking around.
You've got several hundred feet of this cable. It's a big old winch, and you go lower and lower and lower, and you can see bits and pieces of this broken universe all around you. There, a long dead forest. It's been dead for ages, withered down to almost nothing. There, a chunk of riverbed that broke, clearly smoothed over. The water long since evaporated out into the void.
It's right over there.
Yeah. Just bits and pieces and chunks of all sorts of different terrain, long, dead mausoleums and temples and columns, natural features, bits and pieces of magma that were from this planet's crust that long since have cooled off, solidified into big old misshapen blobs of volcanic glass. Lower and lower and lower you go.
Why is it all floating?
John apparently is too distracted to answer you as he continues to look out over the edge.
Well, and John goes on to explain a very, very long dissertation on what he was collecting last time he was passing through here about nebulous activities involving the distribution of magic and, more nerd stuff.
Roll an Arcana check, John.
Could I roll a history check?
I will allow that.
Because of my it's the same check. I just want it to be like a history thing instead of like a magic thing. 19 plus 9 is 28.
So, John doesn't know too much about this world. But he knows the world exploded in a planar disaster. You've been traveling from one world to another world to another world to another world. This world broke. It's not like somebody blew up a planet or blew up a city. This whole world was destroyed and broken apart. And it has something to do with the portal. This world used to be connected to other worlds, but those connections fractured, and that shockwave broke it apart.
Wait, didn't John ask Anonymous, and he was able to provide some insight as to what happened?
Yeah.
Can John share that?
Yes. So the Obsidian Tower, where you're eventually going, was the base of an evil society that spanned the multiverse.
Malefic.
They were all.
You've said that before.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember Dre Dodson, the necromancer who you killed in the garden?
Yep.
Boy, I do.
He's one of them.
Yeah, we ruined that dude's day.
The general in Northport is also one of them.
General Sagumo.
Oh.
The undead gunslinger who you fought,
Caster.
also one of them.
And he asked us to release him from his curse by destroying Tenkoble.
Mm-hmm. The man who gave you the dragon fang that brought you back to life.
Book of Green.
Also one of them. That was one cell, one group. They have these little groups that will form a little club, and they'll make a portal to this central tower, and they'll all work together and share resources. The tower is filled with spells and knowledge and imprisoned demons and information collected from all these different universes.
And so many portals.
And it has a portal to every world where their society has
influence in
a group there, of representatives there. But something happened to the tower. It used to exist in its own little tiny world. That world was attacked by chaos, and that broke the connections. Now, for most of those worlds, it just sort of severed the connection. But what it did to Dre Dodson and his friends, they were from one world, and when the central portal network was wrested away by chaos, they got sent, their whole base got sent from their world to Northport. That's why they're from another universe. That's why Tenkoble is from another universe. Their portal exploded when the tower was attacked by chaos. This whole world exploded when it's from that portal. For some reason, that world was unstably connected to the others. So when that connection shattered, it broke. John and Anonymous doesn't know exactly how long it's been because time has been somewhat disrupted around the tower. But they used to have this powerful network that touched all these different worlds, and since then it has collapsed and caused a lot of destruction.
You okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was reading chat.
Oh, I thought you were like staring at a ghost like a cat does.
Nope. Nope.
There is a screen there.
I like when cats like look up at the corner like, hey, what are you looking at? You know who else does that? Daughters. It's freaky.
Babies.
Don't worry, they grow out of the ability to see demons.
Yeah.
But they're still there.
They're still there. If you can get through the first few years without a demonic possession, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're a lot more likely to be attracted to people who can see them. pretend it's the one situation where if you don't see them, they don't see you, actually applies.
Yeah.
As the two of you lower down here, and John delivers all the exposition to Asena that the Dungeon Master just delivered,
Yes.
I'd like each of you to roll a perception check, please.
I can do that after you. 2. 13 plus 13. 27.
I guess mine's a 8.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
8
Okay.
together. We make a lot.
9.
The cable finally reaches its maximum several hundred feet down, leaving you. It just looks like it goes on and on and on and on. There's no sign of a bottom anywhere down there.
But do I see what she was pointing out?
You're peering, you're looking. For a moment, you think you see a figure far off. But John, it's been years.
Yeah.
If she's been falling this entire time, she should be well out of sight. Like, depending on how large this space is, who knows? If you've been falling for literally years, it shouldn't be anywhere near visible.
But this place doesn't act on that, we would assume.
You don't fully know.
We don't fully
You
know,
don't
but
fully
technically
know.
it could be one of those like goes down and then goes back up.
It
and
could
then
be
goes
a
down
loop
and
of
goes
some
back up.
kind.
Or it looks like it goes on forever, but it only goes down about 1,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And once you hit the apex, you just kind of float.
It's possible. But after you think you see her for a moment, looking up, her hands out in the air in the same position that you last saw her when she slipped from your grip.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment, you see her. Then you see a flash of violet, fiery light. Then you just see an amorphous darkness writhing and churning.
Is it
The Flesh of Kur.
Oh.
A piece of which you left with Adriana
Yes.
when she fell
Shoot.
Yep.
into leftover.
Yep. It's down there.
Well, not anymore. You can't see it.
But it was down there.
You see it. You see all three of those things in
I need
succession.
to go. Tenkoble, pull us back up, please.
It's like 500, 400 feet. He can't hear you.
Didn't we like give him a sign?
Okay.
He just leaves us down there forever. Like, gosh, man. What's going on?
For a moment, Tenkoble, way up at the top, he sees it jerk. Sits down eating the blue pasta. Sees it jerk again. Looks at the winch. Looks down there. Weighs his options. Grunts. and
John
starts-
uses prestidigitation to start making fireworks that just come up. Pull us
I'm
up.
on it. And he starts wrenching the lot of you up. And we will continue this story and what awaits our heroes on the other side of the portal after this very short break. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Nachos.
What?
You said you were going to make nachos out of this.
Okay, after we make nachos.